This has been the best decision I think I've made in a very, very long time. So I'm 3 weeks in to my move. I've been in there just over 3 weeks now, and I haven't been doing any vlogging, but I have been filming along the way. So this film is showing from when I was moving the clothes in right up to the present day. I'm so happy with my little shop space in the market. I've met so many new people, and I've met so many new clients. I've been amazed. The intention was to have my workroom back at home here in my little workspace, then to have my vintage shop at the market, so that I had a kind of split between the product groups and the offering and all that kind of thing. But I've been really surprised at how many people have come in and seen the small selection of items from House of Burbo and already know me from social media and have actually ordered full price made to order bespoke pieces. It's really taken me by surprise. So I've really settled in, and the traders there have made me so welcome, and they're just one big family, and they've really taken me in as one of their own. So at last it's finished. I'm so pleased with it. It's a bit like the inside of my brain, cluttered and sparkly. But that is exactly how I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be really mad and cluttered and like a menagerie, just a bazaar, like a bazaar. So yeah, really pleased with the outcome. Everybody from the market here who's popped their head around the door has said wow. So yeah, I'm really pleased. One thing I do want to talk about is, and I've touched on this slightly in some of my social media posts, that we have, when it comes to fashion, we have this kind of snobbery and this kind of elitism about fashion and style. And we also have that about small high streets, local high streets, that kind of thing. And when you talk about local high streets, and people think it's just full of OAPs, pensioners who were kind of, shuffling around, or people just falling out of Weatherspoons drunk. And people have a real set idea about kind of working class, small towns and high streets. I'm completely smashing that with what I'm doing. I have met some really interesting, articulate, switched on, intelligent, conversational people. I've had people tell me that I'm an artist, that I'm really avant-garde, and that there's something really classy and chic about what I'm doing in this high street market. I've had people come in and sit and talk to me about, you know, popular culture and past movements like skinheads, punks, mods, new romantics, the history, of fashion and music and how they merge together. And that is me. That is totally my vibe. I love to talk about social movements and, like I say, tribes of people who had music and fashion in common, and how they've developed over the years, how some have died out, how people take elements of that for modern day fashion and style. It's just absolutely fascinating. Just sitting there, and sometimes I'm just sitting there stitching and working on a piece, and I've taken it with me to work on. It's not like work at all. It's just like going to a little walk-in wardrobe where everyone knows they're welcome. They come in and they sit down. I'm going to have to get a kettle actually to make people cups of tea, because people do come in and stay for a while, and I'd like to offer them a drink. It's just wonderful. I don't think I'd have had these kind of conversations and this kind of interaction with people if I'd gone to the city centre and been, say, in the red brick market or the rag market, because the red brick market is more like a kind of shopping precinct where people are just very kind of transiently moving through. The rag market in the city centre is very, very busy and very, very loud. The market where I'm at, it's got a really nice chilled vibe. It gets busy. Friday, Saturday, we have lots and lots of people coming through. People feel really relaxed and really comfortable there. So I'm ready. It's all done. It's all finished. Everything's moved in. And I'm just super, super happy with it. And I'm going to show you now where I am. So I got everything in, and then I had to move around, and then I put up my rail, which you'll see now. I decided to put up my backdrop rail because on certain days when it might be quiet or it might be the last hour of trading, I can drop my backdrop down and take product photos for both the online store on the website or the Etsy store, or for my Depop store. So I've got that option there, and it's really good light because there's windows in the skylight. Yeah, I'm just so chuffed. So I can do all that there, so I'm not kind of moving stuff around in the workroom here to take my product photos. So this is finally it. This is goodbye to 3 Hagley Road and 4 years of seeing clients and making items for clients, photographing TikToks, social media posts. There's been tears, there's been tantrums, there's been a lot of laughter. Yeah, but it's all good. It's all good. Next part of the journey. All of my clients who've visited so far have absolutely loved it. They get the vibe, they get my vibe, which they get already, my vibe and my kind of aesthetic and all that kind of stuff, because it is basically a condensed version of where I was before, in a smaller space but in a public area. So yeah, they really get it and they love it, and I'm loving that they're loving it. My parents are really, really happy because it's forced me to go out, it's forced me to go to a place of work at a particular time, because I've advertised when I'm open and published my times of opening. So it's given me some structure on the days when I'm open, and it's forced me to be more sociable, because where I was, I loved my space and I loved the people I was working around, the other businesses in the building, but I very rarely had just walk-ins, people, just new people coming in, meeting new people, getting to know them, getting to know what they like. It's been a complete 360, because I'm meeting new people every day. They're coming in, they're chatting to me. I'm only now in my 4th week. I went in today, I'm in my 4th week, and I've actually got people coming back every week to have a look at new things that I've got, which, I mean, I couldn't ask for anything more. So this past weekend, decided to have a little road trip to see my family, have a kind of couple of days off, and just chill out, get some good food, get some good vibes going, have a chill out, have a laugh and a chat and a catch up with my family. Settling in to my new routine. I closed up at 2 o'clock today because it's one of the half days at the market. Came straight home, straight onto the machine, working on my orders, and then I know I'm not finishing at like 7-8 o'clock at night, like I was at the studio. Yeah, it's just great. I'm just so pleased. I can see myself being there for some time to come. So I hope you've enjoyed that video, and from now on I'll be doing more kind of varied videos. I've got a few ideas, because sometimes I'm just sitting there and I'm just making notes in my notebook of things that I can do for my social media and videos on YouTube. It's really settled me, and I'm very, very happy. So if you're still with me and you're a subscriber, then thank you for staying with me, even though I haven't posted a vlog for a few weeks. And if you're new here, then welcome aboard. Please subscribe. I will be doing more content on vintage, because obviously now I will be buying in more vintage and accessories and bags and things like that. So I'll be doing more content about vintage, as well as my own label. I mean, before, vintage used to be a bit of an afterthought, because I was concentrating so much on my own label. But now, because I'm surrounded by my vintage kind of business, leg of the business as it were, yeah, I'm more kind of into it. Come along, enjoy the ride, and thank you for watching.